Could it be Professor Westbrook? I don't know. Let's see the Mind Palace. We have to go upstairs and check the offices. No. Okay. They don't connect. Okay. Let's go upstairs then. And upstairs, how can we go upstairs? EOD is banned to all staff and students of the University of Oakmont. Henceforth, any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and all past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of the Trustees. Okay, another clue. Okay. Still, casebook, second floor of the Department of Medicine, and that. Bestiary, experiment log, part 1, part 2. This is what we find in the basement where we kill the monsters there. And let's go second floor. Mind eye here. But let's search. Oh, that's a lot of great. Version Westbrook. Okay. We can break this. Vice President, but we can break this, so let's break it. Yep. Okay. Let's break in.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
We're getting somewhere. Is it Westbrook? What's that? No, from Professor Westbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce, Westbrook. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, what's that?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Key evidence collected. So, is the other doctor? What is the doctor name?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too, citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bust something, those sea freaks something? How much longer will we put up with this, those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD something? All evidence collected. Okay, Cavendish. So Cavendish did that? Let's see the Mind Palace. The poison thief, George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. Yeah, we found him. he made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay, we are progressing, Plush Master. Please, we cannot connect this yet. It is somewhere in Advent. So I guess we have to go and correspondence. Yep, that's from Professor Westbrook. And yeah, he's heading the EOD for some reason. He's heading the OD. Yeah. What's his name? Professor George Cavendish. So, okay, see, it's green. So it's all evidence collected. Okay. But it says he's living somewhere in Advent. Advent. City Hall. That's the university. So Advent. We're gonna have to go to the Oakmont City Hall, I guess, and find Cavendish. George Cavendish is the professor name. Address, because nobody gave us the address. Or maybe go back here and ask, can you give us the address? Tell me about it.
I'd like to know a bit more about your
Oh,
professors.
he's repeating.
What?
Yeah. Okay, bye.
I'll see you later.
Maybe go back. That's the other guy? I don't think so, though. But let's give it a try now that we're here anyway. Oh, but we cannot go in anyway, what I'm saying. So let's get the boat. Not the library. The city hall. That's my idea, Plush Master. Because in the city hall, we're gonna get the address. Library. Why? Maybe he wrote a book? So we have to go City Hall. And then on the right, and we are here. Let's see. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm right. We're gonna see. We never know in this game.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
So I have to go from the other side, maybe?
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy paper, mister.
Let's check the archives. Citizen. Oh, well, we'll have to choose the evidence. Advent. Oh, yeah. This is the hardest part for me. And when I succeed, I get overly excited. Cavendish, 1883. That's his address. Civil status, divorced. Of success, boys. Let's go and check them up. Okay, now Advent. Oh, it's Advent though, and it's probably gonna be Central. Advent Central on St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter. Oh, between Carpenter and Constitution. So it must be somewhere here. And we are there. Let's get again the boat. Maybe we're gonna need it again. Perfect. Okay. Boat is there. Let's pay him a visit. Let's see why he's like trouble and everything, and he's not focusing on his job. Probably he has like problems, family. But he doesn't have family problems. I mean, he's divorced. If you're divorced, you don't have anything in your mind. Left. Okay. I mean, if he was married, I could understand that. As married men, we have a lot of in our minds. But he's divorced. So it's la vida loca. No problems at all. Exactly. Nope. Left. Then what? Right. And after a couple of turns, I think, and we are there. Two. What now? There? Yeah, there. The next on the left. Couch. Avoid the couch. Nice. And we are there. Must be... Oh, must be... Oh, that's his house. Must be this, I guess. Oh. See that also? Okay, it's that one then. Do I have a gun on me? Okay. Apartment of Cavendish, George Cavendish.
The door won't budge.
The door won't budge. Tag from the baby carriage. If you want it, take it. It's free. Okay, I guess the carriage, not the baby inside the carriage.
The door won't budge.
The door won't budge, but hey, we can break the lock. Yep. Let's do a quick. Oh, we have loot over there. Okay. 1 minute shells. Okay, now we can get the shells. We need those. Oh yeah, thank you, Plush. Yeah, I mean it's a bit hard of a game. As I said before, it doesn't take you by the hand. What's that? The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap, and always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Okay, yeah, that's his plan.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the EOD is in the center of all of it.
He hates EOD, yeah. He hates EOD. Mind's eye, nothing. Okay, there was that one. Okay. What?
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
And when it's like this circle, we're gonna have like a vision, I guess. Yeah.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Maybe he was married with Anna. Maybe that's with Anna has a grudge.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Yeah. He was heartbroken. Yeah, everything is done for a lady. Skinny. Welcome, Skinny. How are you? I don't know. Did we search? No, we are still missing. We're not gonna get it again, Plush Master. We are missing stuff. This must be yellow or green. But let's go out. Just... what was it downstairs? One. There's nothing here.
The door won't budge.
And that was locked. Okay. What are we missing? Let's search it inch by inch. Okay, can't carry this anymore. Yeah, I mean, nothing in the toilet, I guess. This we already... Oh, what's that? Oh, that... See, it was close to each other, to the board. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishing continue across Oakmont. Locals are in panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seems to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially in-smouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Newspaper issue, February. Disturbance in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate their vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Pose a trace of fish scales. Okay. Yep. How's everything, Skinny? Let's check things out, Skinny, now. Let's check things out. What's that?
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
She left and joined the EOD. His wife, George's wife, left and joined the EOD, as I understand.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Oh, you bitch!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So, I guess that's the one?
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Oh, what was that? That's Anna, that we met and we talked. Boom. Where did you woke up now? What is it, a nightmare? Oh, Innsmouthers. It is fucked up. Everything's fucked up in this game.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Come down, Anna, send me, or no, you should explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did.
Oh, kill?
It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Exactly.
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine.
The
She said it
brainwasher?
was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Let's hear what.
Poison the rest of the fish.
Now.
It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
No, I'm not gonna poison.
You're a madman, Cavendish.
Yeah.
You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife.
Yeah, we said.
No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no. You don't understand.
Kevin is collected. Yeah, I mean, okay. His wife was like brainwashed, basically. Well, it's like a cult. That was quick PvP, yeah. Like, that's a lucky one-shotting a Kestrel trying to get into the novice. Like, that was like really, really quick. And he hit me. Okay, Plushmaster, thank you for your help. Let's see the Mind Palace now. Secret change, burn the warehouse. No. a zealous servant of EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she will follow any instruction without hesitation. Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of EOD. I'm gonna go to the filthy liar. The EOD wants to gain followers by doing charitable work in the city and preaches to those who will listen. Oh, the EOD operations are shady. The EOD has much more going on than charity organization. So it's a good thing that I chose that she's a filthy liar. They are dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. George sabotage the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable organizations. Okay, a desperate savior, a dangerous psychopath. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. Yeah, that looks correct. I mean, he's trying to poison the fish, which that's not good, but and a dangerous psychopath. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his. Oh yeah, but let's go to a dangerous psychopath. I mean, he's a dangerous psychopath. I mean, he's poisoning the fish with rising, and he doesn't care if poors will die, because they will die. Okay. All clues for current cases are found. Casebook. Yeah, that's a professor fact list. Family breakup. And I killed George Cavendish is dead. I killed him. Now I must return to the fish market and speak with Anna about upholding her end of the bargain. And the newspaper issues and tag from the baby carriage. So I have to go back to Anna now. And yeah, our job here we finish. It's finished. We killed the professor. Yeah. Like, we couldn't let it go. Like, he asked us to poison the fish storage room. And be accomplished. To murder a poor soul. Map? What's Mine Palace? Why does it has... Why did it stack? Flashmaster. Mine Palace. Go back to Anna. Fish market. Go straight. Okay. Straight ahead. What is it, bag? I mean, there's nothing else in the Mine Palace. Maybe. But... yeah, but it's already connected, so... It should have connected them though, those two dots. Oh, maybe they are not connected. Okay, maybe we have to choose. Is Anna the good guy and George the bad guy? Or the opposite? It cannot be a filthy liar and a dangerous psychopath. So okay, maybe it's that. Let's go to a dangerous psychopath because we kill him anyway, and an honest benefactor. Okay, I should help Anna Cavendish deal with the poisoner and help save the city from starvation. Yeah, because it was conflicted. Yeah, Plashmaster. Okay. There were conflicts. Here I guess. Yeah. Fish market.
Look for Oakmont!
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
I found the poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news.
She's gonna
Who
break
was
her
it?
the news.
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's
She's a bitch
strange.
though.
I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You're oddly calm.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp. My life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his miserable existence. Well done, Charlie.
He was a professor though. Like, seriously. I mean, we killed a professor so many years studying.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge. Now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
Okay.
About time.
Let's check it out. Name Maurice. I will find him in the basement of the fish market. That's the fish market. Basement of the fish market. Okay, Plashmaster. Thank you for everything, buddy. I'm uploading them on YouTube. I already uploaded part 1. So you can watch it there. I'm gonna do some editing and stuff. So we have to find the basement.
This used to be an okay place to live.
Okay, that's so you have to tell me. Okay, oh, that's the basement. Do you have the gun? Yeah, or load it up. Mind eye. Nothing here. Look. Can't carry any more. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean I can't carry anymore? And there was like a shotgun. Three weapons I can carry. Like I can't get rid of the pistol. But where's the shotgun? Let's see again. So it looked like a shotgun. I don't know. Let's continue. Oh, okay. Whoa. fuck? That beach. That fucking beach. Let's craft some more medkits. Casebook. Not to Maurice. Kill him. My God, that double-faced bitch. That she was married and had a child with somebody else, with an mother. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Anna. Anything here? But I couldn't help the professor, like poisoning the professor didn't give me any choice. If he was gonna tell me, like, help me, and we won't poison the fish, kill innocent people, I will have to help him, and fuck Anna. Again, the torture. She was lying all alone. So, is there anything else here? It's a cult then. They're using it as a front. The EOD is like a front. Okay, I'm surprised there's nothing here. I'll have to take some photos, by the way. Let's go back to Anna. Maybe I can take something out here.
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Hey, that's the...
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
Okay.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Report to Mrs. Throckmorton. Okay, so we're gonna scratch his back so he can scratch our back. It's gonna help us find Professor Doe. But first we have to get him out of the city. Before I proceed with my investigation, I need to report my findings about the EOD and hurry it down to Robert Thormont. I can find him in his manor on Old Grove. Okay, then we have to go there. And then he says something. He says something about smugglers of the newspaper ads. So I guess we have to go to the Oakmont Chronicles. Okay, let's go to Mr. Frogwares first. And that bitch, where is it? Anna, I will kill you. Let's go get our boat. And yeah, it's up there. There. Oh, to Maurice, kill him. Yeah, that was there. Okay. Go like, okay, go like this, and up there. So. Yep. Okay. Let's go to Robert Thorpe-Mordon and report our findings. And then we'll see what we're gonna do. Oh, I have to stop there. Okay. Stop there. Probably there's gonna be another boat waiting me on the other side. Yep, left. On the next left. Here we go, left. And the way, all the way up. Yep, we're going correctly. And at the end of the line, of the river, it's not even a river. Let's go find Robert Throckmorton. Get out of the way. And tell him our findings.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Oh yeah? I'm putting him on his senses.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Quid Pro Quo. Case complete.